Yeah, the relationship obviously very quickly produced your first child then. So, that's, I think people, when they heard that you were a union, it was just like, oh, brilliant. It's one of those kind of like, oh, what a...
Crossing the baseline into the Agassi family's personal life wasn't easy, but we've finally done it. Are you ready to meet the real Agassi family? Also, make sure to stay to the end if you want to find out why Andre once drove his car into a tree. And as always, if this video serves up some tennis joy, volley that like button and backhand to subscribe for more ace-worthy tennis content like this. More than 90% of you amazing spectators aren't subscribed yet, so give it a click and let's get you on our tennis-loving team. Andre Kirk Agassi. Born on the 29th of April 1970 in the city of casinos, Las Vegas, Andre Agassi isn't just a household name, he's the golden child of American tennis. The story starts with Emmanuel Mike Agassi and Elizabeth Betty Agassi, the folks who brought our star into the world. His father, a former Olympic boxer from Iran, and his mother, an American, blended cultures and passion in a unique fashion that was destined to mold a legend. Andre's family was a lively ensemble. With three older siblings, Rita, Philip and Tammy, there was no shortage of competitive spirit in the Agassi household. Now, you might think, did Andre simply inherit his sportsmanship? Well, you're not entirely wrong, but it was more than just genetics. It was an environment of persistence and unparalleled drive. At the tender age of 12, Andre and his buddy, Roddy Parks, sent a sonic boom through the tennis world. The duo, all braces and gangly limbs, clinched the 1982 National Indoor Boys 14s Doubles Championship in Chicago. This was more than just a tournament victory. It was a proclamation. A young, determined Andre Agassi was on his way, and there was simply no looking back. A year later, the Agassi clan made a bold move. Young Andre was shipped off to the renowned Nick Bollettieri's tennis academy in Florida, where he abandoned conventional schooling in 9th grade. It was a gamble, a risk that many would deem foolish. But for Andre, it was the call of destiny. The tennis court was his classroom, his sanctuary, and he was ready to learn. When Andre turned professional at 16, the tennis world held its breath. Was he ready? Was he too young? Well, our man responded not with words, but with action. Agassi competed in his first tournament at La Quinta, California, and by the end of 1986, he had scaled the ranks to be number 91. For a rookie, that's no small feat. In 1987, the winds of fortune began to blow in Andre's favor. The Seoul American Open in Itaparica was the stage, and Andre was ready to perform. With a combination of raw talent, a devil-may-care attitude, and an undeniable will to win, Andre claimed his first top-level singles title. It was the spark that ignited a flame that burns brighter with each passing year. From here, Andre was unstoppable. He was a force to be reckoned with, a storm that swept across the tennis landscape, leaving a trail of victories and shattered records. By December 1988, Agassi had become the fastest player in history to amass over $1 million in career prize money. And he did it in just 43 tournaments. Now that's what we call a power play. However, every career has its ebbs and flows, its peaks and troughs. His ranking tumbled to number 141 in 1997, but like a phoenix, he rose from the ashes. He climbed back to the number 1 spot in 1999, showcasing an extraordinary comeback. It was during these years that Agassi experienced the most fruitful run of his career, proving that, even in the face of adversity, champions endure. Speaking of champions, let's hit pause on the courtside drama and volley over to the personal side of Agassi's life. Rewind to the early 90s and we see a young Andre Agassi, fresh off a relationship with Wendy Stewart, entering an unconventional romance. Picture this. American singer and entertainer Barbra Streisand, a household name, linked arm in arm with Agassi. Yes, there was an age difference of 28 years between them, but the heart knows no age, right? Fast forward a few years and you'd find Agassi exchanging vows with the radiant Brooke Shields in 1997. As expected, their courtship was as glamorous as one of Brooke's movie premieres. But alas, like many Hollywood tales, this one ended in 1999. However, Cupid had another plan for our leading man. This time it involved a German accent, an impressive array of tennis titles, and a lethal forehand. Enter Steffi Graf, another titan of the tennis world. Love served an ace, and these two superstars found themselves tying the knot in an intimate ceremony at their Las Vegas home on October the 22nd, 2001. The only witnesses? Their mothers. But the love story of Agassi and Graf wasn't limited to exchanging volleys on tennis courts or hoisting Grand Slam trophies. It evolved and expanded, taking the beautiful form of two children, Jade and Gil, born in 2001, and Jazz Ellie following in 2003. Family life for the Agassi-Graf clan is deliberately kept away from the relentless glare of media and tennis enthusiasts. Interestingly, Agassi and Graf haven't been inclined to direct their kids towards tennis. They prefer a life of normalcy for their children, allowing them to choose their own life paths. The family nestles comfortably in the community of Summerlin, located in the Las Vegas Valley. Graf's mother and brother Michael, along with his 4 children, also reside in the same community, keeping family ties strong and supportive.
The beauty that you see, but beyond that, just, you know, how her life was shaped, the disciplines in it, the relationships and the loyalties, and, you know, there's things you look at that get your attention.
Agassi's life has also been significantly influenced by Gil Reyes, his longtime trainer and close friend. Often seen as a father figure by Agassi, Gil has a special place in Andre's life. In 2012, they even introduced their own line of fitness equipment, built by Agassi and Reyes. In September 2006, after a long and illustrious career, Agassi bid adieu to professional tennis. It was the end of an era. However, if you thought retirement meant slowing down, then you're in for a surprise. From establishing a charitable foundation to opening a charter school in his hometown of Las Vegas, Agassi continues to serve up his commitment to society. This ace may have retired from the court, but his legacy of philanthropy lives on. Weaving through this tale of grit and glamour, highs and lows, one thing becomes glaringly clear. Andre Agassi is more than just his forehand, his unorthodox style, or his iconic lion's mane of the 90s. He's a testament to resilience, an embodiment of dedication, and a beacon of inspiration for every young dreamer holding a tennis racket. From the bustling streets of Las Vegas to the grand stages of Wimbledon and the French Open, Andre Agassi has left his undeniable mark. His story serves as a reminder that behind the bright lights and the shimmering trophies, it's the relentless pursuit, the undenying spirit, and a supportive family that truly makes a champion. So, here's to Andre Agassi, a man who continues to inspire millions with his undeniable charisma both on and off the court. Remember folks, the game may end when the final point is scored, but the spirit of the game, the lessons it teaches, they live on. So, embrace that Agassi spirit, keep swinging, keep pushing, and who knows, you might just become the next big thing in tennis. Now, are you ready to hear the answer as to why Andre Agassi drove his car into a tree? Here it is. Andre Agassi once crashed his car into a tree to avoid a paparazzo. He was so desperate to dodge the invasive camera that he took a risk and lost control. This unusual incident highlights Agassi's strong desire for privacy. And that, my friends, is game, set, and match for this episode of Glam Slam Tennis. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss a moment of the action and what we have in store. Until next time, stay fabulous and ace those serves.